Hi class, today we're going to learn about the fox and the stork. Now, The Fox and the Stork was written by Aesop, and here's a picture of what Aesop's fables kind of represent or look like. He would write about animals. Now, these animals had certain characteristics about them that they usually don't have. For instance, the fox has in the story a very sly and cunning characteristic that we're going to see. Now, first of all, fox tricks stork. Now, here's a picture of a fox. He looks so innocent and so cute, but you're gonna find out that he is not that at all. Now, first, fox invites stork over for dinner. What a nice thing to do, but he serves stork soup. Now, that's a good thing to do. That's very nice, but he serves it in a shallow bowl. And because of stork's long beak, he can't drink it. So, since he's unable to drink it, he goes home hungry and very sad. Now, Stork tricks Fox. Here's a picture of a stork. You see his long beak and how he's unable to drink out of the shallow bowl. So, Stork instead invites Fox over for dinner. That's such a nice thing after what Fox has done to him. But he serves Fox soup as well in a tall, slender dish that only he can drink out of because his tall, slender beak. So, Fox is unable to drink his soup, and he goes home hungry and leaves with an empty stomach. Now, that's the story of the fox and the stork. But what is the moral of the story? Like I said, Aesop's fables they're about animals and they're not real stories, but you can learn a lesson from them. Now, there's a secular or a human moral, like something that the world would pick out of. And then there's a biblical moral. Now, first, the secular moral. This is what Aesop said. When you play tricks on others, you must expect them to play tricks on you. That's true because after Fox tricked Stork, Stork tricked Fox and got even, is what the world would say. But the biblical moral is one quote that I've heard many years as I've grown up. No one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And that is a very important thing to realize because if we trick people or if we play tricks on them or are not nice to them, then they're not gonna appreciate us when we're trying to help them. And some verses I want you to think about. Proverbs 15:23 says, "A man hath joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good is it?" Ephesians 4:29 says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace to the hearer." And the last verse, James 3:10 says, "Out of the same mouth proceedeth blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not to be." We shouldn't be tricking people and lying to people, and on the other hand, being nice to them or nice to other people, because that's like us being a hypocrite. That's being somebody who you're not saying you are. So the moral of the story that we can take, the good moral, is do to others how you want to be treated. If you don't want to be tricked, don't trick other people. Also, you never know what somebody else is going through, so be sensitive and be kind to them. So that is our lesson for today in literature. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait till we learn more about literature.